Okay, so guys, this is Project Fox. So we're here this morning just checking in on progress of the refurb. You'll see we were at another property earlier this morning, and this same investor who is owning both properties. So we'll give you a quick tour. So go on, George.
Yeah, so this is a 3-bed terraced house in Treharris. As we start, come into the nice open plan area here. So what we have here is these were all the old traditional sort of wooden cladding, but that was all over here. So we ripped that all off. There's no real hidden surprises. The wall's pretty much intact. It's solid. What I think we're going to do here, I know I have this debate on the lives all the time, but it's always up to the investors and what they want to do. But I think with this one, it sort of screams out to keep the alcoves, and the reason being is we feel a nice TV could go in there and a really nice feature, and it sort of has the shape here to be able to put in like your TV stand or something, to put your skyboxes or whatever you want to do there, which I think will look really cool. But what we're doing in here is obviously skimming everything. It's going to be white. We need to speak to the investor about whether they want to feature a wall. And down here we're going for a nice grey laminate running through, which is also going to run through here as well. The beam here is actually insufficient. We had a structural engineering, and as you can see when we go upstairs in a minute, the floor's dropped a little bit due to the fact it doesn't comply with regs, and it's not, it's an insufficient steel beam really. So we're going to have to replace that, put a new RSJ in to jack up the floor to make sure it's all, within regs. The electrics here, we needed a full new rewire, so we're going to have to put a new consumer unit in, with all the RCD protectors to be compliant with current regulations. And what was really good about this one was that the previous owner had a grant. Older people can get grants around in Wales, and they have a full new gas central heating system, so we've got quite a new boiler and new rads as well. I'll let you talk now.
No, it's fine, carry on. Do you want to go through into...
This is what a back boiler looks, by the way, guys. So that was the back boiler that was here beforehand. As you come into here, it's a bit of a mess. So, and I don't know, can you see on the right?
It's a bit dark.
Alright, well, we'll try our best. So,
let me go from here where I can potentially get some light.
So beforehand, this was this was a kitchen here, and what happened is we had a doorway in here. This was like a little hallway that ran along here, so as you can see the door, and this was the hallway that ran along here. So you'd come out the kitchen here, hallway here, and then what you'd have is you'd have a separate toilet there, as you can probably see. It just had a toilet on its own there, and then just a bath here, which, it's not modern living. So what we're going to do there is we're going to have a kitchen, nice kitchen here. We're going to have a doorway here that actually goes out into a big open, Hannah, let's show what I'm doing. So going into a nice big bathroom area, so we're not just having toilet and then bath and then hallway, we're having a nice big bathroom here. That door's no longer going to be there, that window's being blocked up, and we're going to have a nice vent in here to vent all the, so we don't get too much condensation or stuff. So we don't need a window, but a vent, very strong vent's going to suffice. And then as you come out here, there's going to be a door here now. The units are going to be running along there. Really nice units, as always, our Howden's ones. And then we're going to have sort of like an outside utility area here. All of that sort of glass and wall and everything's going to be gone. It's going to be nicely boarded up and cladded. As you can see, we have had a new roof put on yesterday, an EPDM roof. And we'll show you that when we go upstairs.
You can see it better from the upstairs window.
Sorry, I'm holding the dog because she hates running around on dirty floors.
Princess. So as you mentioned, or George mentioned downstairs, you can kind of see this start to run down. Obviously when we put a new RSJ, that will be jacked back up. And then this is the new EPDM roof. So it just needs to be finished.
Yeah, there's just a few things that need to be finished. We'll get the builders back to just to finish the EPDM roof. But as you can see, all that horrible old corrugated stuff there is the old roof. It was see-through, it was horrible. And as you can see, that garden needs a good makeover. So what we're doing is we're trimming that all back, making it look presentable, and the outhouse out the back, we're going to do what we can with that as well. But all in all, quite a nice sized garden really.
Yeah.
So this room you know, this radiator is going to be replaced. Anything like that we replace to make it look more modern, and also a radiator that's a lot more efficient. But as you can see, these walls are just going to be, they've been stripped back and they're just going to be skinned. So this is not compliant with building regs. This is too low. You know, what they think is they're worried that you know, someone could fall over it, and it's quite low. I mean, people used to be a lot smaller back in the day. As you can probably see by a lot of the doorways. Lift the camera up a little bit. So as you can see, like, these ones are quite good, but some of the houses in the valleys, they actually like down here because of how small people used to be. Crazy, really. But evolution. But yeah, as you can see, this is the second bedroom that we're in. Quite a nice size double bedroom. Really good size for the valleys. And first fix electrics have been in. They've all been chased into the walls, as you can see. But UPVC double glazing windows really good as well.
And then this is the third bedroom.
This is the single bedroom out of the three, and obviously, as I said, radiators like that will be replaced. So yeah, this is Project Fox. Really happy with the progress. I think we're about 3 weeks in now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Taking into account the Christmas break, and obviously that people, you know, I like to have a break over Christmas. But in regards to figures, I think we've already mentioned on a video before, but we'll mention again. Nothing's gone over yet, has it?
Nope.
In cost, which
Nope.
is really good. So we're looking at, I think we purchased this property for £50,000. The refurb is around £23,000, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 23.
Well, it's under, it's about 22.9 something.
Yeah, and the end value, I mean, well, we put the end value in at around 90 to begin with, but there's literally a property, the street behind here, that is on the market for 110. It actually went sold subject to contract. It fell through for some reason. I'm not sure why, but a lot of properties on the streets over are actually going for, like, there is a sold comparable for 105. So I mean, it could be really good, but you know, even if we get 90,000, the figures still work. So yeah, we're really happy with this one. We're really happy with how the market's going as well. And in terms of rent, I mean, 550 is what newly refurbished properties are getting around here. But I'm confident we'll get 575 with the way we make it look. So cheers for watching, guys, and we'll keep you updated.
And a shout out to Cove, because they've just joined us with finishing. Have a good weekend, guys.